Look at this. This is Wyoming here that we are driving through. Enormous, wide open, just barren. There's hills and mountains and flats, or whatever you want to call them. Insane. And now we're back in the mountains. Just like that, we are in Wyoming, Rock Springs. That was only a 3-hour drive.
But it
A
was
little bit less. It was intense. It was just as stressful as any 5 or 6 hour drive that I've done, because the terrain, it was all like, not all uphill, but it was uphill a lot. And there was one time when there were these 2 trucks going really, really slow in front of me. And if you are behind them when you're going up a hill, you're out of luck. So I went around to go around them, and as soon as I got up beside them, there's a sign where the road was merging, and I like zoomed out in front of them unintentionally. Well, intentionally, but I didn't mean to be an idiot on the road. And I got past them, but one of them honked at me, and I mean, we got through there like by the hair of our chinny chin chins. So it was a pretty stressful drive. But yeah, let me show you where we're at here. So the little lady already stepped out here and filmed a little bit of this, and I didn't film a whole lot of the drive here, but if you go over to her channel, Life Unboxed, for those who don't know, she's been making her own videos as we've been driving too. So you can see more on her channel. But yeah, we are actually surrounded by these giant mountains here. Look at this over here. Look how gorgeous that is. You can see where it's actually raining over there. This is our spot. What a view that is right there, guys. Wow. There's the RV, there's the mountains. And you know, the funny thing, I didn't realize when I booked this, and I just figured it out as we pulled down this road over here. We've been here before. The last time we were in Wyoming, we stayed right here in this park, and I believe we were on that end spot over there, because I remember giving a guy a bag of ice who was camping right over there in a tent, and it was god-awful hot when we were here the last time. But it's like, I think it's under 70 right now. So this time around, it is a completely different experience. Anyways, we have this site with a nice little patio here, a fire pit. We're not going to be using it. It's been raining anyways. But we need to get our stuff together, go in there and do some laundry, because we got no clean clothes left. There is a pool over here. It's a really nice looking pool, actually. But I don't think we'll be in it either, because, like I said, I mean, we just got here. We got to do laundry, have some dinner, and I think we both have a couple of other videos we need to make. So we are down here in the bottom of Wyoming right now. Tomorrow we're going to Casper, which is up in the middle, and then the next day we're going up here to Montana. After we get that done, we are zipping home to Ohio. We are breaking out the blankets this morning because it is 44 degrees in Wyoming. Look at the steam just rolling off the top of that coffee pot. That is too funny. So we were just talking about how we're just kind of doing it now. You know, we're just kind of in the swing of things. We're about to have breakfast here. Marion just made us some delicious breakfast.
Okay.
And I mean, you can see we got like the laptop out over here. We got our pillows and blankets just kind of tossed here. I was just sitting in the seat up here looking out the front window, just kind of people watching. And we're just talking about like the episodes here and the time period that we're in with this whole trip and filming for this channel right here, making these episodes. And like in the beginning, there was a lot of crazy things going on. You know, there always is when you first start out. There's things that are breaking and falling apart. You got to fix this, you got to fix that, blah, blah, blah. So there was a lot of stuff like that. And I'm not asking for anything like that else to happen. But at this point, it's like we're pretty much into it. The trip is going okay. And yeah, I mean, we're just kind of living the life right now for the moment, trying to get right through the rest of the trip and get back home. So, you know, there's really nothing nothing interesting, including like these parks. Like this here, what I filmed yesterday when we pulled in, showing you the mountains that are surrounding us. That's the most interesting part of this park. And the past couple of parks that we've been into, it's basically the same thing. You know, just basic parks. There's really nothing interesting, like when we went to Colorado Springs and stepped out the door and there was water slides. You know, there's really been nothing like that at any of these other parks. So, I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to eat my breakfast. All right, next day, guys, we are sitting at a rest area at the moment. We've been on the road for probably about 45 minutes. We are headed towards Casper today, Casper, Wyoming. And look at this. As far as the eye can see, it's just plains. And we got some mountains over this way. You can see the long, long road we have to travel there. And I'll tell you what, the wind out here today is just crazy. It's blowing this rig all around, so I'm not even going to try to film while we're driving on that road there. But I will show you our campsite once we get to Casper. And then after that, we're on to our last state, and that is Montana, before we head home. So I don't usually film while we're driving because it's just so loud in the cab here. But this is nuts, guys. And I had to show you this. Look at the mountains over here and these wide open plains here. We just passed like a whole herd of antelope. I wish I would have been filming then. Okay, so right after I started filming that, the road got horrible. You wouldn't be able to hear anything I had to say, but we just found a rest area, and oh my gosh, guys, this is nuts out here. There we are, parked right over there. I am so tired from all this driving recently, but man, look at this. Oh my gosh, that's the way we came from. Look at all those mountains there. I mean, this is just nothing but mountains and fields. And yeah, we saw like a whole bunch of antelopes. It was incredible. And look at all this out here. We're gonna go up here and take a look at this rock in a second here. It says Independence Rock on the sign up here. Yeah, here we go, guys. Look at this ginormous, well, rock back here. The sign says, "Welcome to Independence Rock, Wyoming State Parks and Historic Sites." Yeah, look at this, guys. Here's the rock over here, Independence Rock. And there are actually trails here that you can walk through. Now, you can't see it from here, but apparently Sweetwater River is right over here. We saw it when we crossed over it down here, and you can see there is a bridge out in the distance there. But yeah, if you were so inclined, which if we had more time, I might even do it. But you can actually walk all the way over to the rock, and it looks like you can even walk all the way over and cross the river there. So this is it. This is Wyoming. Pretty incredible. There's also apparently rattlesnakes out here, so that's another reason I don't want to do it. All right, we're here. Little lady's putting out the slide here. We're gonna get hooked up, and then right, without getting you dizzy, over here somewhere at the front of the park, we got to walk all the way down there. There's a restaurant called The Hangar, and we are hangry. I got to get us hooked up first. We went over and filmed the Spirit Halloween in Casper on our way into town, so we don't have to do it tomorrow as we're leaving. Yeah, look at this. We're having dinner in an old airplane hangar. Pretty cool. Okay, so I see what appears to be a game room back here. Oh, okay. Smaller than I thought it was, but they got some pretty cool games. Fast and Furious. We got Snowcross over here. The Avengers, Big Buck Hunter, Route 66 claw game. One day when I have my big house, I'm definitely going to have a whole room full of arcade games, and I'm going to have stuff like this in there. So we got Reuben and sweet potato fries over here, and look at this. Taco pizza, that's what I'm talking about. What the heck, man? Butt crack of dawn and wife sending me out to get coffee. It's actually colder in the RV than it is out here. It's like 50 some degrees this morning. But yeah, in the RV, I was frigid, man. Out here, it's not too shababbly. And no creamers, no milk, no half and half. Nothing like that in the store. The only thing that they had was powdered half and half or something like that. Wow, what a view to wake up to, though, this morning, guys. Mountains on the horizon. And here we are, right back here. So the front of the RV actually overlooks all of that. Wow. I don't know if this is just clouds back here or if that's more mountains and it's just very misty this morning. I don't know. Oh, look at this. Little free library. Let's just take a look real quick. They got a bunch of kids' books in here. That's cool. I was hoping maybe they'd have like a spooky Halloween book. Goosebumps or something like that. But I don't see anything like that. So, alright, I better get back. Somehow I have to produce some coffee here, which at this point will more than likely be coming from a gas station. Look at this. This park is actually in Bar None, Wyoming. And there's our site, if I didn't show it to you when we pulled in yesterday. Pretty nice site under 2 giant trees, so we got plenty of shade.